Okay, welcome back in. I have a few more updates from the NFL offseason, and I figured I might as well keep with this NFL page. I can literally just scroll up and down, and it's nice to know the terms of some of the contracts. Instead of just saying a person signed with a team, it'll actually show the details of certain contracts. So the headline for this is "Staying in Dallas" with the cowboy hat emoji. Windsor, Ontario's Dakota Shelby has signed a 2-year deal to stay with the Dallas Cowboys. From Miami to the New York Giants, Canada's Jevon Holland is on the move. That's the headline for this. Giants have signed safety Jevon Holland to a 3-year deal worth $45 million, including $30.3 million guaranteed. From Oakville to Buffalo, the Bills have signed linebacker Michael Hoyt, whatever, how you pronounce his last name, to a 3-year deal with a maximum value of $24 million. The Buffalo Bills have signed Brampton, Ontario's Joshua Palmer to a 3-year contract. And this is the big signing, and I will probably have this as my thumbnail, as Cooper Kupp has found a home in Seattle. No surprise there about him staying in the NFC West. I feel like it's more common now, more than ever, for players to stay within the division. I mean, you look back at like a Brett Favre. Yes, he missed a year. He was out a year out of the NFC North, and he came back to play with the Minnesota Vikings, and that was back in 2009. So I mean, it's probably just as common back then as it is now. But I feel like now it's even more common for players that get released or the contract runs out and they stay within that division. And adding Cooper Kupp to that wideout spot in Seattle, I'm willing to bet that they're going to be competitive this year. I think between the Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams, but I feel like those are the two best teams in the NFC West. No disrespect to the Cardinals. I just think they're a step behind. And the 49ers, just because they've imploded with all the offseason moves that have seen guys leave San Fran, I honestly think that they're in a rebuild. I would not be surprised if San Fran finished in the 4th spot at the end of the 2025-26 campaign. But yeah, Cooper Kupp off to Seattle. There you can see him in his animated teal. Doesn't look too bad. I'm pretty sure there's another picture right here where we have Sam Darnold, and you also have Cooper Kupp, and the guy on the right, his name is going to bother me until it's going to bother me. I feel like I should know who that is, but it's not clicking, let's put it that way. But either way, some new threads for some new fellas. And that's just behind the scenes of the halftime show. Here we go. So Chargers have signed offensive lineman Mekhi Becton from the Philadelphia Eagles. Obviously just came off his Super Bowl win. And unfortunately, even though you win the Super Bowl, doesn't mean you're guaranteed to get all the same guys coming back the following season. So I'm sure if you're an Eagles fan, this is definitely going to sting, to say the least. But it's a part of life. Now, after being released by the San Francisco 49ers, he's been re-signed. Kyle Juszczyk has re-signed with the San Francisco 49ers. And I know I just talked about them previously, even though they have him and they have Christian McCaffrey in their backfield, because they've lost so many players on the offensive side and defensive side of things. I think it's going to be a very tough road to hoe, to say the least, for the 49ers. I'm going to stick with my comment that I said just previously about how I think San Fran is likely going to finish at the bottom of that division. I'd be very surprised if they finish any higher than 3rd. I mean, I really think that the Cardinals overall should be a little bit better than San Fran. And I've said this again, that I think the Rams and the Seahawks are the teams to beat in the NFC West. All right, that's going to take care of this video. I'm pretty sure I'm all caught up with all the news. Just wanted to see if there was any signings there. I don't think there was. But yeah, big news out of all this whole thing is a lot of players coming, a lot of players going. Alrighty, that's going to take care of this very brief recap for my Day 5 update, I do believe, for the NFL offseason. As always, if you're new to this channel and you like this type of content, feel free to hit the sub button. I'd be very grateful and very appreciative as well. Until next time, and as always, take care.